Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, students. Thank you for your participation during the class. In this video, I'm going to summarize lesson number 4.4, Two Cities. So, in the beginning of today's class, I ask you the question that what are the advantages and disadvantages of living in a city? So, there are actually many advantages and disadvantages we have discussed in details. So I really appreciate your views, your feedback, and your actually ideas about living in a city. So here in the first question, we are going to decide that which of these adjectives are positive and which are negative when we are describing a place. So as you can see, there are lots of words in this box. So we will decide that which adjectives are positive and which adjectives are negative if we are talking about a place. So here you can see the list of positive adjectives: attractive, beautiful, calm, elegant, friendly, historic, lively, and quiet. So these are all the positive words, positive adjectives. If we talk about the negative, so busy, congested, crowded, expensive, polluted, noisy, unattractive, unfriendly, these are all the negative adjectives, right? So this is how we are going to distribute these words into two categories, the negative and the positive, right? Then we were listening an audio track where the Lara was describing her trip to Russia. So where did she go? Here we can see here that she went to Moscow and St. Petersburg, right? So she went to these two places. This is the answer of question number 2. Then let's see the question number 3. Discuss these questions and give reasons for your answers. Which city do you think she liked the best? Which one do you think she would visit again? Which would you prefer to visit, Moscow or St. Petersburg? You can see such a beautiful picture. So here you can see the A, B, and C. A is St. Petersburg, more attractive, easier to find way around, not as busy, quieter, calmer, friendlier, cheaper. B is Moscow, that she saw everything in St. Petersburg, but much more still to see in the Moscow. And C, that you are going to decide by yourself after listening the audio track, the information about these two cities, the Moscow and the St. Petersburg, that where would you like to go, and you can give your own reason. All right, let's move to the next page. So as we have seen the details about the grammar, the comparative adjectives, right? Not as, and much, and more than. So let's see this question number 4 now. Compare the cities, complete the chart, look at the asterisks and examples to help you, right? Here you can see A is Paris, Tokyo. Expensive, that Paris is more expensive than Tokyo. See that how we are using the comparative adjectives here. More expensive. So let me show you the table here that you are going to complete. You can see the B is Washington, D.C. and New York. So Washington, D.C. is much smaller than New York. Rome and Athens. Rome is not as old as Athens. Mexico and London. Mexico City is much more congested than London. Then you can see the Bangkok and Jakarta. Bangkok is hotter than Jakarta. Then Bogota and Barranquilla. Bogota is much higher than Barranquilla, and Ankara and Istanbul. Ankara is not as big as Istanbul. And then Florence and Venice. So Florence is just as beautiful as Venus. So you can see here that how we were using the comparative adjectives in the sentences when we compared two cities, and we were doing the comparison between two cities, right? Paris, Tokyo, Washington, New York, Rome, Athens, like this. All right, so that is it. Last question is about you guys, that you are going to work on it and complete it by yourself, right? This is the end of this summary video of lesson number 4.4. I'll see you in your next class. Take good care of yourself. Goodbye.